We just woke up and it's almost 10 a.m. That's the latest we've slept in Baja the whole entire time. I'm gonna take you along for another day in our life. It's a beautiful, kind of gray day here. We are in Los Buras in Mexico. This is the neighborhood today. We've got a lot of boats out here. There's the gray. And it's kind of cool for a dip, but we're gonna go for it. All right, it's chilly out. It's windy out, but we're gonna brave the cold. We got this, let's go!
I don't think I'll ever be able to get over just waking up next to the ocean, camping on a beach for free. It's something that is so incredibly unique about Baja, and I will definitely not take this for granted. I love dipping into the water first thing because it's so invigorating, and sharing it with friends is that much more special. Of course, sometimes you gotta use the ocean for other needs, if you know what I mean.
Felt rejuvenating, but it's cold out here. It's not a beautiful Baja day. This is rare.
Let me preface this by saying I thought that this day was going to end up much differently than it ended up. We thought we'd have a lazy Sunday where we just do some chores, clean up the van, have a relaxing day where we swam in the water, maybe went for a stroll. The thing about being in Baja is that the van is constantly covered with sand. There's a layer of dust that you really just can't get out, and it feels like I have a layer of dust also over my entire body. I try to get that away by doing my morning routine, taking care of myself, and making sure that I put on sunscreen because the sun is strong here, even on the cloudiest of days. After completing our morning routine, the crew decided to walk to town to get some coffee, maybe see some shops, and just kind of stroll around. I love how walkable this spot is. We left our vans and were able to walk on the beach to town, which is something that's rare for us. We end up not getting our steps in a lot of days because we end up having to take our van from place to place. We also realized that there are multiple ways you can live van life as we walked through this RV park. This is not our preferred way to travel. We all like finding free spots on the beach, free places to camp, and moving often. Other people like to set up their little home down in Mexico and stay there for a while. Although I wouldn't mind calling this town of Los Buras my home because it is adorable and it has a wonderful beach. We finally ended up at the coffee shop that was our destination, and we sat down for a nice Sunday brunch with friends. Of course, when you bring a dog around, everyone wants to know who they are and what they're about and get some pets in. Well, our friend Becca has the cutest dog, Winston, or Winnie, who likes to accompany us on all of our adventures. He really is the best sidekick around. After enjoying a wonderful lunch with friends at the coffee shop, we decided to stroll around town. We thought that we'd go into shops, maybe pick up a few souvenirs. We love the ceramics, the textiles, and the leather goods that you can find all throughout the shops in Baja. But this is about to be where our day took a turn. This is my man, well, he called himself Cheapo Filippo, who offered Dylan some free mezcal at the shop. And from there we knew, this day might end up a little differently than we expected it to. It was soon after experiencing the wonders of Cheapo Filippo that we stumbled upon a drag show happening at a local bar. And of course we knew we had to go in. At this point, we thought we'd share a couple drinks, watch the show, and enjoy some entertainment on our Sunday afternoon. The drag performers were all amazing, and they were serving up some serious looks. We were thrilled that we had found this, just happened to stumble upon something in Baja, which is kind of how you find things in Baja. You kind of just have to be open to adventures and experiences. That's what we've realized over the past couple of months in Baja, because the best days have really come from when we haven't had any plans at all. And it was at this point that one of the drag queens decided to bring out the tequila bottle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The drag queen decided that they wanted to share their bottle with the entire crowd, which we, of course, took part of. And then we continued to enjoy the show, but things continued to move on from there, with the same drag queen bringing out the bottle once again. So at this point, we decided to become friends with all of the locals at the bar who were sitting at the tables near us, dancing with them, learning about their stories, and really enjoying the culture that we had found there. They couldn't speak much English, and our Spanish is a little broken, to say the least. But we still had a magical time making new friends, enjoying the connections around us, and of course, dancing. Although as we danced and had a good time, we soon began to realize that we were the only ones left at the bar with our two new friends that we had made. So it was definitely time to start making moves and leaving, because the sun was also starting to set.
All right, we finally have left the bar, and now we're going to get some potatoes for dinner. We found this place last night. It is the spot. And we're hoping to get some stuffed potatoes. They're really good. They're like a taco on a potato. We'll show you.
We found this spot by walking around the night before, and we had to go a second time because the potatoes were just that good. You order your potatoes, they come out with some meat and cheese on them, and then you put tons of toppings on them. They're the perfect food to eat when you've maybe had a couple drinks, or just for any day that you're really hungry. Of course, after getting our fill, it was time to walk back to our campsite and call it a night after just a couple of detours on the way.
We just got back to the van. It's 9 o'clock. We've been out since we left for coffee. I think that was like 10:30 a.m. We did not expect our day to go like this. I expected to show you guys a chill day in Baja, but the day really took a turn. It was super fun. One of the most fun days we've had. That's why it's really fun to be in Baja, because we have so many friends and we're so much more social than we are when we live in the States in our van, because it's harder to find people, meet people, be around people. But in Baja, it's like you're around people all the time, which is so exciting, and it creates a lot of opportunities for fun if you're open to it. But now I'm exhausted and the time changed, which means we have to get up earlier tomorrow. So the plan is get ready for bed, go to sleep, and wake up early for Monday morning.
This is your sign to be open to adventures and experiences, because you truly never know where they'll take you. We've been lucky to experience so many incredible moments in Baja, and we've been loving every minute of it. So make sure to like and follow along so that you can see all of our adventures in our van.